So double XP just dropped inside of RuneScape today. Now, I wanted to let everyone know some things about double XP if you didn't already know. So A, if you are not a member, you get 1.2 times XP. And 2, if you are an Iron Man, you cannot participate in double XP. I see why they do that with the Iron Man, but with the non-members I can see that as well, because this is a members only event. So, I mean, I can see why they would give non-members 1.2 plus XP. I love the fact that they give non-members 1.2 times XP. Because they give them a little bit of an XP booster in double XP, but not the whole thing. So if you're not a member, you get 1.2 times XP during this event. If you're an Iron Man, you do not get anything during this event. And the best thing to work on are your slow skills, such as your fishing, your mining, your smithing, your divination, skills like that. Do not work on combat unless you have combat dummies, which I have done in the past. Now, if you have combat dummies, yes, you can use those during double XP, but if you're just doing straight combat and attacking regular monsters, do not waste your double XP on that. Also, we can pause our double XP as well. So if you want to go and say kill a boss or just PVM for a little bit, you can pause that. It will not affect it at all. You can pause it and you can go boss or PVM or do a quest or whatever it is you want to do inside of RuneScape. Or if you want to skill the whole time like I'm doing, you can do that as well. But I absolutely love that a double XP used to be only one weekend. Back when I first started in 2006, 2007. Now we get 10 days of XP, 48 hours of 48 hours of double XP for 10 days. So if you use it all up in the 48 hours, in the first 48 hours, guess what? You don't get any more. So the best thing for you to do is to log on for a few hours and then log off. The next day do the same thing. The next day do the same thing. And the next day do the same thing. That way you can get the most value out of your double XP. But if you want to use it all up in 2 days, by all means do it. But I don't see why you would want to. I don't see why anybody would want to do that. That's not smart thinking, everybody. So if you want to get the most value out of your double XP, the best thing you can do is log in for about an hour or two a day, if you want to, maybe 5 minutes, and maybe skill for a little bit and log off for the rest of the day. Do not log back in, because if you log back in, it uses your double XP. So yeah, double XP is a very, very good way to get some extra XP inside of RuneScape. Now, I have this classic cape override. I have the smithing cape as well. Let's read what it says right here. So, the smithing cape reads, whenever you reheat your unfinished smithing item, your next strike generates 5 additional progress. This works with the auto heater and superheat item spell. So when I go here and I reheat it, and I come here, it gives me a little bit extra. It gives me a little bit extra right up here on the top of the top meter right here. Now this Luminite injector does the same thing. When we examine this, it says when using an artisan's workshop, this overload in the workshop allowing all players to generate additional progress per swing while smithing. So if you have 99 smithing and you have this Luminite injector as well, you're getting that much more XP. You're getting that much more swings, and you're getting that much more XP. You can also work on Herblore during double XP, crafting during double XP, fleshing during double XP, fire making, farming is a good one to work on. Invention is already quick, but invention is a really, really good one to work on during double XP because it'll help you get 99 a lot quicker and 120 a lot quicker. Archaeology is a good one to work on. Divination is a good one to work on. Hunter is a really good one to work on. But Slayer is not. Unless you have Slayer training dummies. Now, dummies are good to use during double XP. I've done it in the past, and it's a very, very, very good way to get combat XP without actually going and killing monsters. Cooking is already quick, but if you want 99 and 120 really, really fast, do cooking. Trust me. Trust me, cooking is already a fast skill, and it's one of the cheapest skills in RuneScape. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to work on cooking during double XP, go for it. But rune crafting is a good one to work on as well. Any skill but combat skills, unless you have combat training dummies to work on combat. Thieving is another good one to work on during double XP. Any money makers are good to work on during double XP. You really want to do your money makers before double XP, but if you want to work on your money makers during double XP, you can do that too. There's no harm in it. So I mean, yeah, I got 120 fishing during. It was not the last double XP, but the double XP before that, I got 120 fishing. I was so stoked, man. I was so happy when I got that, when I hit 120 fishing. And I haven't touched fishing since. Will I eventually go for 200 mil fishing? I might eventually go for 120 mil fishing, but for right now, I'm just going to keep it at 120. So, I mean, yeah. Double XP is a really, really good way to get some extra XP for your skills inside RuneScape. And it looks like he is working on Dungeoneering. His Dungeoneering skill training dummy. That is another good way to get Dungeoneering XP as well. Training dummies are a really good way to work on XP during double XP. If you like this video, I would really, really, really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel for more content. Until next time, everybody, keep shredding it up in RuneScape. Bye-bye.